What's going on, everybody? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at Mega Construx Pokemon Volcano Rivals. I picked this set up at Toys R Us, and it retails for right around $40. It does have 404 pieces and features 4 Pokemon. We've got Pikachu with a, looks like he's got an iron tail. He's got like a gray kind of colored tail going on there. I think that's meant to represent Iron Tail attack or some sort of thing. We've got a Diglett here, we've got a Growlithe, and we've got a Crabby up here. And as you can see, we also get this nice little volcano kind of background set. So that's pretty neat. Checking out the back, we can see some of the play features going on here. We've got an opening lava flow or some such, so it looks like Growlithe can like hang out inside the volcano maybe. We've got some spilling lava from the top, and then of course we've got the Pokemon featured on the side here: Growlithe, Diglett, Pikachu, and Crabby, and their accompanying types up here as well, or elements. Down here at the bottom we've got the co-cell for some of the other sets. We've got Gyarados, Charmander versus Squirtle, and then the wave 2 of the Pokeballs here as well. Nothing going on the bottom, nothing too important on the side. We just got Volcano Rivals there, and Growlithe, and then the little pokes up on the top. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set open, put together, and we will check it out right now. Alright guys, so here we have the Pokemon Volcano Rivals set, and I'll try and get the entire volcano in frame. It's decently sized for sure. So first up, let's take a look at the Pokemon we get in this set. And we're going to take a look at Pikachu first because, you know what, we've gotten, 2 different versions of Pikachu already. So let's check out this one. It's a similar Pikachu to the fight with Bulbasaur? Question mark? Yeah, I think it's a fight with Bulbasaur. In that he's got kind of an angry face. He doesn't have an open mouth. He's got a closed mouth, so that's different. He also has this different tail. And it comes in this like metallic silver piece color. And I believe that's meant to represent an Iron Tail attack. I could be wrong, but that seems like the most likely reason for this particular color. And since he does have a little hole in the back here, you can attach him to the volcano base, and we'll take a look at that momentarily. But there is Pikachu. He's got a ball jointed head, arms, and these little legs that just go side to side, and a ball joint for the tail. So there is Pikachu, as we've pretty much seen him before, just chilling like so. Let's take a look at Diglett, because I guess he's the least interesting out of all these guys. Excuse me. So here is Diglett, and I mean it's a decent representation of Diglett, other than the fact that Diglett doesn't have a mouth, but the way that the pieces go together kind of makes him look like he's got a mouth, which is a little strange. He's like, don't step on me. But other than that, it's just a couple of pieces and, this little base here. And it gets the job done, certainly. So, I mean, I guess that counts as a Pokemon right there. Diglett. Yep. Next up, let's take a look at Crabby. And Crabby's pretty neat. He does a pretty good job of hitting that likeness of a Crabby. Really nice printing on the pieces there. Very, very nice. And he's got some decent articulation. He's got ball joints, even though I'm breaking it because it's hitting against the leg piece. But he does have articulation in the arms there. He's got an elbow joint as well. And I'm just having a terrible job of this. But he's got some decent articulation in the claws. Can turn left and right. They can pop off because I'm pushing too hard on them. So the ball joints are stiff, And, you know, obviously it's just little studs holding these on, so I'm trying to move the ball joints without knocking everything off, but I'm kind of ham-handsing it a little, so I do apologize. But he does have some decent articulation, and he stays together just fine when I'm not, you know, ham-handsing it for the video, so I do apologize. He does have little legs as well in the back. He's got 4 regular little legs and then 2 arms with the claws. And it's very, very simple, very basic, but it does a great job of being a Crabby, so it's got that going on. So, very, very nice. Got a little Crabby. Cool. And last but certainly not least, we have Growlithe, who's also a very nice representation. And as you can see, they did a great job with the printing on all of these little pieces that make up Growlithe. He's got an articulated tail, which again, they did a nice job of kind of representing his particular Growlithe tail, like so, and his little hair crest thing. Similar to the Rattata review, I said I don't like these square ears, and I don't like them here either. I would have liked maybe a nice round option, but, you know, if this is what we have to work with, this is what we have to work with, and it doesn't look bad. It just, you know, doesn't quite look as organic as the rest of the figure is made to look, so it just kind of takes you away from it when you just look at it like that. Also, another weird thing is they do a weird job with his legs. The instructions say to put his front legs bent forward like that, and that doesn't look right. The legs are kind of meant to bend back like so. But that represents or presents another issue where his legs are a little bit too long, you know, a little bit too long for the back legs, so he ends up either a real tight stance like that, or you just have to have his legs out in front like so, not really attached to anything, just to get him to stand up. So, I mean, there are some flaws here, but overall, I mean, it's a really nice Growlithe representation, if I can stop breaking them. I do apologize, it's been a very long day, so I'm kind of kind of at my limit, I guess. So those are your Pokemon, and again, the printing on this guy is just fantastic. They do a great job of his little paws, all 4 paws. He's even got more toes on his back paws than on his front paws. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I don't have a picture of Growlithe with me, but some nice stripes on his back, and overall, very, very nice. And they use different oranges. You can see Crabby is a very different orange than Growlithe here, so really nice job with that. So that said, let's take a look at the Volcano base itself. Alright guys, so here is the Volcano, and as you can see, it's decently sized. You know, you get your little Pokemon hanging out around it. It's a nice centerpiece for your Pokemon Mega Construx figures. You've got a couple different options in these clear posts sticking out, and there are different spots on the Volcano where you can put these little posts and have your Pokemon fighting, you know, or battling or whatever, or playing, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So, you know, you can hook up to Crabby and have him, you know, jumping out of this little water bit over here. And you can have Pikachu jumping up in the air and prepping his crazy Iron Tail attack, or, you know, what have you. So you got that going on. Some nice plant detailing around the side, some nice lava detailing all along the front. You got this really nice lava flow coming down here. And then we can turn it around to the back, which there's not a whole lot back here, obviously. But you can hang out Growlithe inside here, should you so desire. And then turn this guy around, and you can go ahead and bring this section down, and that will reveal Growlithe. And I believe these little stud bits here are kind of meant to hold on to Growlithe, so you could even like put them up like that and then have them come out like so, like popping out of the popping out of the lava, like, "Rah, I'm a Growlithe, and I apparently don't mind being covered in hot boiling magma." So, you know, you got that going on. There's also another play feature up here. There are a total of 15 orange studs in this little container up here. I'm a little hesitant to show this off because these studs are going to go everywhere. But there's a little lever on the back here. And if you press this, I'm going to try and prepare my arm to catch as much as I can. If you press this, it's going to release those studs. Oh, I can hear them hitting the floor. Oh, it's killing me. All right. Well, that's, you know, it is what it is. And it didn't even push all of them out. You can push the rest of them by hand if you so desire. But, I mean, it works. It does hit your Pokemon with a deluge of hot magma bricks, which I guess is what you're going for there, right? So yeah, it definitely works. It's a good function. I don't know how happy I am about it, to be honest, because anytime you get a dump of just these studs, they do go everywhere, and they're really hard to pick up and find, and you're very likely to lose a lot of them in the process. So I'm not a huge fan of these particular you know, play features, but you know, it is what it is. It's there. It does work, for better or for worse, so you know, you got that going on. But other than that, you can, you know, have Growlithe hang out up here if you want to, and you can launch him off if you want. You can have Diglett hanging out over here and then get covered in lava and, you know, burn or something. I don't know. It depends on how weird you are about your Pokemon. But overall, it's a really cool set. You do get a lot of Pokemon in this set for the price point. It is, you know, $40. You do get 4 Pokemon and this large play set. It is over 400 pieces, so not a bad cost there, in my opinion. It's nice to have these little display arms that you can use with your other Pokemon sets if you wish. So for me, I'm probably going to have my Charizard kind of take over this Volcano and hang out there. So yeah. Overall, pretty cool set. I don't like this stud thing because now I have to go clean all those things up. I have to chase them around my floor, which is annoying, but, you know, not the end of the world. So that's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. It really does help me out. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll have more Mega Construx coming up real soon, so stick around for that. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.